Welcome back to the channel. Monica Louv here at the Love Messages. So today we are going to be doing your reading for the month of May. This is going to be a general reading, so it may resonate, it may not. If you are interested in a private reading with me, I will be restocking the products in the next few days. So you can find details for that in the description box linked below. In this reading, Scorpio, I'm going to be taking a look at past, present, and future for you. I'm going to clarify the cards and pull some advice. So now we are entering into the month of May, and this is a May read, and we are entering into spring. So there is some sort of new hobby or something new that you're deciding to do. Possibly that's the energy that came popping out for you. Bottom of the deck, you have the sun. So there's something positive that's coming into your life at this time. Some of you started maybe something new here in the past, like a hobby or something here that you really enjoy, you like doing. You have the Four of Swords as your challenge. Bottom of the deck, you have the sun. Okay, so what you don't see coming is positive energy coming into your life. Now, of course, Saturn is going to be entering into Aries, and this is going to be entering or exiting out of Pisces, which has been trining your sun, moon, or rising. But now it's entering into Aries. So this means that in the month of May, closer to the end of the month, there's going to be a new cycle that's coming in for all of us. There's something new coming in, okay, that you can be ready and prepared for. Now, the Four of Swords has a lot to do with resting, okay? And your biggest challenge here is to rest, to recoup your energy. A lot of you, you have Pluto, which is your ruling planet in the sign of Aquarius. It is going to be squaring Taurus for the next few weeks. It's going to be creating that tension, the T-square. So there could be some sort of tension, in your life connected to a relationship that you're involved in, maybe a very personal relationship at this time. Now, the Four of Swords is indicating for you, Scorpio, that it's super, super important that you rest, okay? Resting, just taking that time out for yourself. This is going to be super, super important. It's going to be challenging for some of you because you may feel that you want to be on the go, right? That's what's happening right now for many of us. So we're going to clarify your challenge. We're going to get more information on that in a moment. Now, in the recent past, you have the Knight of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, and you have the Eight of Swords. So in the recent past, like I mentioned, I feel like you started something new here, maybe a new project, a new hobby. And a lot of you started to do this because there was this feeling in the past that your life really didn't have much going on. Maybe you didn't really have much responsibilities here. I do feel in the past there was a situation in your life that you needed to cut off. Okay. And the reason why you may have needed to cut yourself off or away from a specific person or specific people, specific environment, is because you felt like your life was drying up here in the past. You felt alone. You felt like you weren't really being supported. And this in a way made you feel in the past that it was time to start something new, to get yourself out of this place of loneliness, get yourself out of this place of feeling like, I don't know what's going on with my life. I don't really know the direction my life is taking. So there was this major realization here in the past, Scorpio, that your priorities needed to change. Okay. And we're going to talk more about that when we clarify. In the present moment, you have the Nine of Wands, the Four of Wands, and the Six of Swords. I see you choosing to possibly disconnect from an environment, a certain person or situation in the present moment. Some of you wanted maybe to disconnect here in the past, but didn't have the opportunity. Whereas now in the present moment, I feel like you have an opportunity to disconnect specifically from a situation that isn't supporting you. You also have the Nine of Wands here as well too. So there's something in your life in the present moment that you've tried to make work over and over again. Maybe a relationship that you're involved in. Some of you have chosen to disconnect from a relationship in the present moment. Okay, you're disconnecting from a specific person or situation because it's very draining on your energy. And we're going to talk more about that in a moment. In the near future, you have the Five of Pentacles, the Strength, and the King of Swords. So in the near future, you This is either you or somebody that you're dealing with, okay? Just remember the reading can be vice versa. Some of you are dealing with somebody in the present moment that disconnected from you and you want answers. You want to understand and know why, or this could be vice versa. But either way, somebody here in the present moment has left or disconnected. In the near future, you're going to get very clear information as to why somebody here left, abandoned you, ghosted you. You're going to get that information, okay, as to why that happened. I feel like somebody here is going to reveal very important information that you need to be prepared to hear. Okay, there's a very important message or announcement that's coming in the near future for you. What you don't see coming is the Sun and the Seven of Cups. So what you don't see coming is, first of all, something very beautiful and positive is coming into your life because you're going to have choices and you're going to have options. One of the things that you have to be really careful of in terms of what you don't see coming is to get really clear on what you want. Okay, instead of allowing life to happen to you, it's very important that you set the tone for what you want for your life instead of letting life just happen to you. Okay, so let's get into your reading. Let's do some clarification. Let's see what's going on. Okay, bottom of the deck, Scorpio, you have the Magician. So you are manifesting, creating what it is that you want in your life. This is going to be a major turning point for you because you're changing how proactive you are in your life in general. So you have the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is clarified by the King of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, and the Ace of Wands. So your biggest challenge here has a lot to do with recognizing this new journey. What does this new journey mean for you? What is this new thing that you're doing? There's something new that you're starting or something new that you're doing. And whatever it is that you're doing, I feel like it's going to be a really big project. It is something here that is going to require you to have the strength and the consistency to really make it happen. So I feel like you're going on a new journey or you're starting something new, and it's going to be really important that you rest, that you recoup your energy before you decide to take action. Because I see you taking action towards someone or someone's taking action towards you. If you're waiting for somebody to take action towards you or to come around, it's really important that you're able to sit in your energy and naturally not be in this place of rushing or worry, okay? Because everything is going to happen the way it needs to happen in your life. You don't have to force anything. If this is about a specific person, I'm getting a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. This person is coming towards you. They're coming towards you to have a new beginning, or they're coming towards you to heal certain aspects of the relationship. And this is why the Sun is here, because although the situation may have been very tense for you, I see a very strong possibility that the tension that has come up between you and this person will be resolved, okay? But it requires you to sit in your energy and be patient. And a lot of you may have a hard time doing that. And that's what this is talking about when it comes to your challenge. So let's clarify all the cards. Let's see what's going on for you. Okay, Scorpio, bottom of the deck, you have the Magician. So you're manifesting happiness, abundance. You're manifesting this energy of just abundance in general. That's what I'm really getting here in terms of your energy. So let's talk about the recent past. So you have the Page of Pentacles, which is clarified by the Two of Pentacles, the Strength in the World. So in the recent past, there was a choice or a decision to put an ending to a situation that you were involved in. Some of you decided to stop investing, stop putting your energy into something here. In the past, it was a personal choice or a decision. This decision had a lot to do with somebody here who you decided to cut off because you may have not felt that the connection was as genuine as maybe it appeared to be at one point. I'm also getting here in the recent past with the Knight of Swords, you have the Lovers as well, which is indicating that a lot of you at one point were very much in love with someone. Okay, there was a strong connection here. But I think what took precedence over everything here in the past was you needing to focus on yourself. Okay. You here in the past may have said to yourself, you know, I need to focus on me. As much as I want to be in love, as much as I want to be with this person, as much as I want to be in this situation, I have to put me first. So this is what a lot of you did. You put an end to this connection or the offer that was coming in. There was an offer that was coming in here in the past, and things may have came to an end, or things may have transformed or changed. However, I do feel there was a new opportunity here in the past. This new opportunity that came into your life, I feel like it was really an important one because it made you realize how much you really don't want to be on your own. Some of you want to be in a relationship. You want to be connected to somebody here. You want to be connected. I mean, I think all of us really want to have that that support in our lives, right? So, you know, in the recent past, something here did come to an end, but it also made you realize that, you know, you do want an opportunity. I think the opportunity that you were looking for in the past was very specific. And when it didn't show up the way that you wanted it to, a lot of you said, you know what, this isn't really for me. Okay. So something here that you thought was going to be one way ended up being completely different from what you had originally expected. And this is what I see happened in the past. Now, in the present moment, it looks like if you're married, you're in a connection, you're married, it's been very difficult, okay, in your marriage for some of you. Now, if you are watching this and your marriage is great and it's amazing and everything is great, then you don't need the reading. Okay, you don't need the reading if everything is nice and sunny and lovely in your life. Because what I'm seeing here in the present moment is somebody's really tired. Some of you are dealing with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. There's been a little bit of tension here. Somebody in the connection in the marriage has been trying to make it work, but there's been a lot of inconsistencies. They've been trying to be very patient. Because the patience has run thin, somebody's patience has run thin here. Six of Swords is clarified by the Four of Wands. You have the King of Wands and the Four of Swords. So somebody here is choosing to disconnect. Somebody is moving out, or they're leaving, or they're disconnecting, and they're doing this because they need rest. And this could be you, okay? Somebody here's tired, they're overworked, they're overdoing a lot here. And as a result of that, there is this feeling of, you know, I have to leave, I have to disconnect. I also feel that some of you are in a relationship, and in this relationship, you've been feeling alone. There's a feeling of, I feel alone. I never really felt like I was wanted here. I was never really felt like I was appreciated here. So a lot of you are also possibly disconnecting or choosing to disconnect from a situation because it doesn't make you feel appreciated, really. So there are changes that are happening in the present moment, and these changes are happening because over a long period of time, things haven't improved. Okay. And this is the reason why a lot of you are either choosing to disconnect from a situation or someone's disconnecting from you. And I think the priority right now is to nurture yourself and to focus on your personal independence. Some of you are starting a business from home, and I feel that this is also going to help you to feel less isolated and alone. Okay. So this is what I feel is happening for you in the present moment. Now, in the near future, Scorpio, you have the Strength, which is clarified by the Knight of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, and the Two of Wands. So in the near future, there is a very strong energy here of a lot of you are going to realize that something here in your life needs to change. And this is going to happen for a lot of us at the end of the month, in the month of May, when Saturn and Neptune exit out of Pisces into Aries. So a lot of you are going to realize there's a crossroads that you're going to be at in your life. You're going to look at your life and say, you know, what is the real direction I want my life to take? There is a love offer that's coming in for some of you if you're single, but I feel like you're not interested in this love offer that comes in. A lot of you are more focused on the vision you have for your life. So there's a very strong emphasis here on self. And this is going to be for all the signs, not only you, but for majority of the signs, especially if you have Aries somewhere in your chart. If you're a rising Aries, a moon Aries, whatever sign you are, even if you're a sun Aries, but you're a rising Scorpio, I feel like you're going to be at a crossroads in your life. And for some of you, and this is not going to resonate with all of you, but for some of you, I see you really changing the trajectory of your life. Like you may do something completely drastic, completely different from what you're used to doing. So some of you are abandoning something here completely. 5 of Pentacles twice. And you're going to say to yourself, you know what? All I needed was the sign that I need to move forward. So a lot of you are moving forward, or you're taking a random trip, or you're doing something random where you may tell your friends or you may tell your family members, and they may say, you're crazy. I can't believe you're doing this. So, and this could be in regards to your work, but I feel like there's a major change of scenery for you in the near future. I feel also there's a lot of competition connected to your work. There's something in your work that you do, and there's a lot of competition. And this could also be the driving factor to why you choose to just leave something. I see you abandoning something, leaving it. And you're doing this because you feel more powerful by manifesting and creating what you want. And manifesting and creating what you want means doing something that shakes up your reality. And that's what I feel you're doing here in the near future. Okay. So let's get some advice for you, Scorpio. What is the advice? Okay, so your advice is the King of Pentacles, the 4 of Cups, and the Ace of Cups. Your biggest piece of advice is to really focus on what is going to make you feel stable and abundant. If this is about love, which I feel it is because the Ace of Cups is here, do not settle just for any love offer. Really recognize the type of love that you feel you truly deserve, okay? Because I feel over the next few weeks, with the sun being in Taurus in your 7th house, if you are a rising Scorpio, there's a lot of people interested in you. There's a lot of people that want to offer you love. But I feel out of all of these offers, what is key here for you is to focus on the type of love offer that is going to bring you the stability that you seek. If you feel intuitively that something is not for you, don't ignore that. Don't force yourself to take up somebody's offer if it's not in alignment with what you want and what you need. Because out of all these love offers, there's one love offer that's going to come in that really can stand the test of time, and it can bring you the stability that you're looking for. But you also have to equally be honest with yourself. When something isn't for you, whether it's love, whether it's an opportunity, do not shy away from listening to your inner voice, because your inner voice is going to tell you right away, you know what, that's not for me. And it's going to really save you time, and it's going to save everybody else time, because you're being honest with yourself. Okay. You already know what is good for you. So it's really, really important that you stick to that intuitive force that you have within you to make sure that you are accepting the right offer for you. Okay. So this is what I have for you, Scorpio. I hope this reading helped. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.